freedom's fight. Oh, one, strong and free. Africa is our own motherland, fashioned with and blessed by God's good hand. Let us all our people join as one, brothers under the sun. Oh, one, strong and free. One land and one nation is our pride. Dignity and peace means Zambia's sky. Like a noble eagle in his flight. Zambia, praise to thee. Oh, one, strong and free. Praise be to God. Praise be, praise be. Bless our great nation, Zambia, Zambia. Free men we stand under the flag of our land. Zambia, praise to thee. Oh, one, strong and free. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. While we remain outstanding, I'd like to call upon Daniel from Wonderful Group to deliver a word of prayer.
Let's bow our heads in prayer. Almighty God, we come before you this morning to give thanks and praise that you brought us all together. We commit our program before your hands, and we ask you that you be with us as we continue deliberating in the service day. We pray with all our hearts thanksgiving as we also amen.
Amen. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, you may take a seat. I'd like to begin by recognizing Mr. Roy Wamba, the Deputy Group CEO of Wonderful Group of Companies. From Wonderful Group, I also recognize the Group CFO, Mr. Hari Krishna. I have the honor and privilege of also acknowledging the presence of the Group COO from Wonderful Group, Mr. Frank Malenga. It is my honor and privilege to recognize the Chief Commercial Officer of Zanaco, Mr. Charlie Mokwani. I also recognize from Victory, the representatives from Tradekins, Dr. Bridget Kamboy. It is my honor and privilege to recognize the presence of the President of the Lusaka Fitness Squad LFS. I have the honor and privilege also to recognize in our midst, ladies and gentlemen, the Director of Corporate Banking, Mr. Brian Calero, coming from AXA Bank. I recognize the President of the Zambia Association of Musicians, the esteemed sponsors and collaborators of the Wonderful Group Marathon, colleagues and friends from the press. May I simply say, all protocol observed. Good morning. Perhaps as we start our day, you would like to turn to the person next to you and just give them some words of affirmation, indicating to them that it's a wonderful day. Please turn to them and tell them it's a wonderful day. Indeed, ladies and gentlemen, it is a wonderful day as we join the Wonderful Group Marathon. In this room, we have sponsors that have held the hand of Wonderful Group, agreeing with what they are doing, celebrating and acknowledging the importance of looking into the welfare of the girl child and a woman. Today's press briefing will also see us have a check handover, and we are excited to have all of you in here, including the artists that will be unveiled in this particular event. My name is Nawali Abdulhakis, your Director of Ceremony. It is my honor and privilege to stand before you once again. At this point, ladies and gentlemen, to deliver the welcome remarks as we kickstart our program will be the wonderful group CFO, Mr. Hari Krishna Bomaredi. Give me a round of applause. I think I got it right. And of course, let's give him a round of applause as he comes through.
Means body. I will take the honor. I'll write on the protocols which MOC has already mentioned. Please allow me to start my welcoming remarks. Once again, our distinguished sponsors and corporate partners, state and media attorneys, and the wonderful Good Marathon Organizing Committee, which have done the splendid job, and the ladies and gentlemen. Let me add beautiful ladies and gentlemen. Yes, very good morning to all and a warm welcome to this event. It is an absolute privilege to stand before you today on behalf of Wonderful Group to mark this critical milestone on our journey toward the upcoming Wonderful Group Marathon. When we first visioned about this marathon, we felt like it cannot be a simple sporting event or a health or wellness event. We think over what we could do. Then we thought, let this event be to empower our girl, child and women who are among our lives every day as sisters, mothers, friends, colleagues. We can see everything. So let's empower them. So that's what we intended. And also this event to stroke our community unity and strength and athletic spirit which is there in our people, in our nation. So that is what, but when we started, we understood that this event cannot be driven alone by Wonderful Group. So we invited the sponsors and we got a splendid response, and the sponsors are among us right now. We can even clap for them once. And once again, we thank you for believing in us and being partner with this such a grateful event. And also, today's gathering, I explained again, it's a partnership. So to our corporate partners and sponsorship present here today, your belief in marathon goes far beyond financial backing. By stepping up to support this event, you are investing in our community, women and youth development and the spirit of unity. The checks being handed over today are not just financial contributions. They represent a vote of confidence in our vision, a bridge to opportunities for our athletes, and a shared commitment to delivering world-class marathon experience. For this wonderful group, we are deeply grateful. And also, I want to special recognition to media, because they are the ones showing us what is happening here, and with their eyes and words, the message goes to the entire nation properly. So thank you, media, once again. And coming to my conclusions, as we officially receive the sponsorships today, I want to assure you all our partners, the Wonderful Group alongside organizing committee is fully committed to ensuring the high standards of transparency, operational excellence and maximum visibility for your brands. Together we are setting a stage for one targetable race today. Once again, a heartfelt welcome to each and every one of you. Thank you for your generosity, your partnership and your time. Let us make this wonderful marathon an extraordinary success. Thank you and God bless us all. Thank you.
Thank you. Those were remarks delivered by the Wonderful Group CFO. Let's give him another round of applause, please. And in his words, the response has been splendid. So perhaps we should go to the different sponsors that have made it splendid in terms of their response. So we will have a round of remarks that will be delivered by the various sponsors. We have the microphone that is coming round. Thereafter, we will proceed with the program. Please be on standby for the presentation. But for now, allow me to just request for remarks, beginning with UCF.
I welcome you all to today's gathering. You are all welcome. We as UCF are immensely excited to be a part of this great marathon. We're excited for two reasons. One is because we know that just a movement, the walking, the running promotes good health. And we know that every wealthy nation starts with good health. So this great marathon is helping us in that regard. Secondly, we know that this marathon is focused on the girl child and the woman. As UCF, as a society, as a nation, we are aware that supporting the girl child and the woman is in essence supporting the foundation, the very fabric of this nation. And so we are very, very excited. And so our being part of this marathon is because we know that these are very critical ingredients to every society. And so we are praying for a successful marathon. We are praying for an incident-free marathon. Once more, I welcome you all to this gathering. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Remarks there by the United Capital Fertilizer UCF. We'll move on to Marco Polo. That will then be followed by the wonderful industry in that order.
Thank you. For us as Marco Polo Towers, we believe that building a nation goes beyond just laying those good, nice tiles, the wall tiles, the floor tiles. We believe that we need to invest in people, and more especially the girl child, the woman, and just the nation. For us, it is a declaration that women and the girl child, they matter, and they must be seen, and we need to celebrate them, and above all, just support them. So for us, it's a declaration, and as Marco Polo, we said we can't miss this declaration. We need to be part of this voice. So our resources were channeled because we wanted to add our voice, and we are honored to be part of this great marathon. So to every girl child out there, to every woman out there, we salute you, we celebrate you, and we are cheering for you as Marco Polo Towers. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Let's hear from the wonderful industry, after which we will proceed to hear from the International Hospital of Zambia.
Thank you very much. Good morning, everyone. I'll write on the protocols that I've already been observed. I am a woman. I was once a girl child that is being celebrated, and we are very excited to come on board as wonderful industry to support the schools. As a company, we believe in supporting initiatives that bring people together, uplift communities, and create meaningful impacts. And the Wonderful Group Marathon is one of such an initiative. We are so excited to be part and parcel of this event, and we wish all the participants a safe and successful marathon. You should always remember that every step that you're going to take is for a just cause, that is empowering the girl child, empowering the woman who is me and the fellow ladies in here, as well as the country Zambia. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. The International Hospital of Zambia.
Thank you very much. We are happy as a hospital to be able to be present at an event such as this and represent the marathon. This is the first time for International Hospital of Zambia that we're taking part in health provision. And we believe that the theme is resonating very well with the fact that we are supporting the girl child and the women of Zambia holistically. We have had initiatives in the recent past where we have made some leeway in supporting the women in the sense that we're providing free services for the women. So this for us is a great initiative and an opportunity to be part of the community in a very tangible manner. So we thank you.
Thank you very much. That's the International Hospital of Zambia. We move on to the insurance firm, Zisk General.
Thank you very much. As Zisk General Insurance, we are very happy and proud to be part of this event. We wish to congratulate the wonderful group for organizing such a marathon. I think we've heard that it will be the queen
of all marathons. When this initiative first, we heard about this initiative, we were very happy and jumped on the bandwagon to be one of the sponsors. We already partner with the wonderful group in the insurance side. And so this is a demonstration of not only us being business partners, but also supporting them in the initiatives that they are doing besides the business front. We are coming on board, of course, to cover the whole event in terms of insurance, and we want to make sure that the wonderful group focuses on the race and managing the marathon, while the risk management in terms of anything that may happen during the race is managed by us. So we are proud to be here, and all we can say is that we wish the wonderful group all the best with the marathon, and particularly the theme or the cause behind this marathon, which is supporting the girl child, the woman, and of course Zambia. So we thank you very much, and we'll see you at the starting line. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Those were remarks by this GI. We are sure that we can run as fast as we can without any worry because we are insured, isn't it? We move on to Goldman Insurance.
Thank you, Director of Programs. Riding on the protocol was already established. It is an honor to be here today on behalf of Goldman Insurance. Not only on hand to hand over our sponsorship, but also to stand behind a cause that speaks to the heart of who we are as a nation. At Goldman Insurance, we exist for one reason: to give Zambians the security to live boldly, the healthy to thrive, and the opportunity to grow. Insurance at its best is a promise that when life is uncertain, someone will stand with you. For the girl child, because no dream should be cut short by poverty, ignorance, or fear, when a girl is educated and protected, she becomes unstoppable. For the woman, because a health, empowered woman uplifts her family, her community, and her country, her strength is Zambia's strength. For Zambia, because our future depends on how well we invest in our people, a nation that protects its women and educates its children is a nation that cannot be stopped as well. Goldman Insurance is pleased to contribute 100,000 kwacha as a supporting partner for the wonderful marathon 2026. This is more than a sponsorship. It is a statement of our belief that health, empowerment, and education are not privileges, they are rights. The wonderful group, thank you for turning every stride on the track into a step towards change. To the media, thank you for amplifying this message beyond the walls of this building. And we also say we invite you to join us on 30th May 2026. Whether you run, walk, or cheer from the sidelines, you will be running for something greater than yourself. As Goldman Insurance, we don't just make promises, we keep them because we care. I thank you.
Thank you so much, Goldman Insurance. We appreciate your support. We move on to FNB.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Before I go any further, I would like to ask that we give the wonderful group a round of applause. And I ask this because we host the marathon of our own, and I can tell you it's nothing easy. It takes vision, it takes courage, and today we congratulate you for that. At First National Bank, we believe every bank is only as strong as the communities it serves. A stronger communities, stronger families, stronger businesses, a stronger business is a stronger community. And so to be here with a client that shares those values, the values that we hold dear to ourselves, is something we're incredibly proud of. To hear the awareness that we're bringing to the girl child, to women, is another thing that we're proud of because we offer propositions like how banking, but we can't do it alone. We need every partner at the table, and today we've got a wonderful group. In fact, we're at their table. And so, wonderful group, congratulations to every runner out there. We wish you all the best. To all the walkers, we walk beside you. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Remarks there from FNB. I think we need to eat a little bit, don't you think? And Meraki will be there to provide the necessary snacks. So sorry, I didn't mean eating right now. Miraki.
Thank you so much. Good morning, everyone. So as Miraki, we are super excited about this marathon. We know events like this are not just about a race. There is more to that. There is more of bringing people together, more of healthy living, and Miraki is super excited to be part of the event. Thank you so much, wonderful.
Thank you. From Miraki, we move on to ZICB. The banking sector is well represented.
Thank you very much, and good morning, everyone. We'll start with, first and foremost, sending our commendation to the wonderful group. Congratulations for organizing the first marathon. We look forward to many more to come. From ZICB, we're very excited to be here for very simple reasons. Most importantly, is because the marathon itself resonates and aligns with the corporate social responsibility pillars that we focus on as ZICB. And these two that we look at, for instance, are women empowerment and health. Now, I'm looking at health from a marathon perspective because we all know that to run a marathon means that you have to be in good health. And the marathon itself is going to promote healthy living. So we understand that in participating in this marathon, the runners are going to be focusing on their health. And then we marry that to the women and girls and the empowerment aspect. And from a ZICB perspective, we are so excited that these two are married together because we understand that by focusing on women and girls, we are focusing on the foundation upon which this country is being built. So we're very excited to be here, and as I said, we look forward to many more to come, and you can count on ZICB's support. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, ZICB. And from one bank we move to another. This time we get to Indo-Zambia Bank.
Thank you so much. As Indo-Zambia Bank, we are so proud to be associated with this marathon. Congratulations to the wonderful group for this marathon that you're organizing. We understand that the future is female. We understand that the girl child will grow into a woman, the girl child will grow and become a mother, and we understand that when we support the girl child, when we support women, we support the nation. As a bank, we're so proud to be associated with this marathon, and in emphasizing our commitment to women, the bank also has a product called Women Power to support women in business, and we're so proud of us of the associated marathon. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Indo-Zambia Bank. And from the bank, ladies and gentlemen, we will go to our media partner, Crown TV. This one excites me for obvious reasons, because I'm a media person, isn't it? Crown TV will be our media partners during this event. So let's just acknowledge them by giving them a round of applause. And of course, this is no strange name. When you talk fitness and wellness, it's the name that will come into your mind. Ladies and gentlemen, we will now hear from LFS Lusaka Fitness Squad. That's the president there.
Good morning, everybody. Let me write on all protocols that have been observed. I just want to congratulate a wonderful group on this marvelous initiative for this marathon for the girl child, for the woman, and for Zambia. I just want to assure everybody here, I think we all deserve a hand of applause because this wouldn't be possible without all of you. So please, big hand to yourselves. All the sponsors that have come on board. Our role is probably the smallest, but the most difficult because we have to deliver to the expectation and quality that the runners and obviously the sponsors expect. So, as my colleague from FNB said, putting a marathon together is a lot of work. There's a lot of work that goes on in the background. So, LFS is here to assure you that we're going to have a wonderful marathon. Everybody's going to have a wonderful time. And please come ready to enjoy yourselves. And we'll see you at the start line on the 30th of May. Thank you.
Thank you so much for those remarks, LFS. Ladies and gentlemen, we will now hear from the last but not the least, for now, Media Key Marketing, and Mr. Kondi will be able to deliver those remarks. Yes. Is there any interested that Shazad was passing on the microphone?
Yeah, so I have to end this. I think on behalf of Media Key Marketing, we would like to thank everybody. Like everybody has said, it's not easy to put up a marathon. I can assure you that we don't sleep. If we sleep with our eyes closed. But we'd like to thank our sponsors for coming on board, because having to market such a marathon is not easy. But it also wasn't going to be easy if the sponsors didn't come through, and also if the Wonderful Group wasn't in existence. So we'd like to thank the Wonderful Group, we'd like to thank the sponsors, and all the media partners that are making this possible for us. Thank you.
Thank you, and on that note, another huge round of applause to all the sponsors. Ladies and gentlemen, I will call out the next speaker, but also just to remind those that are just joining us that you are here watching the Wonderful Group Marathon sponsors press briefing and check handover. And so far, we've heard from the various sponsors that have come on board the Wonderful Group Marathon. We will move on into our next segment on the program, still hearing from our notable sponsors. And I'm happy and glad to invite to the podium the Corporate Affairs Manager, Big Tree, to come through. Big Tree and Tradekins. I know somebody from Big Tree as well will deliver the remarks. Ladies and gentlemen, with a round of applause, please do welcome Dr. Bridget Kambole.
Thank you very much, my lady. Thank you. May I say firstly, thank you to the leadership of Wonderful Group. And with your permission, can I ask that we be upstanding for a minute, please? And the reason I've said that is that we're going to do a toast to the Wonderful Group, and we're using, each one of us has a water bottle on the table. So not only is it a toast to a successful host of this marathon, but there is no marathon without Vatra. Here's, cheers. Thank you so much. You may take your seats. Today is just not only iconic. I would like to start off by congratulating the leadership of Wonderful Group for putting together what Tradekins and Big Tree does not see as just an event. I'm sure you'd agree with me that marathons have become so popular in our country. And not only are they popular for the obvious reason, Tradekins and Big Tree sees more than the events. We have seen platform. And this platform is what and is the reason why I would like to say congratulations again, because clearly Wonderful Group has identified that platform. So Tradekins, for me to put context, I'm sure you all know, has been in existence for more than 31 years. And in that 31 years, there are particular pillars that have demonstrated to what you see as the successful story. And as I say, story. And so the alignment with these pillars is the reason that Big Tree, Tradekins collectively, is here to announce not only our sponsorship, but our continued support especially to the key focus of this particular marathon. If 31 years ago the women didn't wash, if 31 years ago they didn't demonstrate their confidence in the then flagship brand called Boom, we wouldn't be here. But the women of Zambia, across the corners of the country, have demonstrated that kind of loyalty that Trade Kings has grown into 10 companies. A round of applause, please. 10 companies in the group. And for that reason, I'd like to quickly say it is the stories, the human stories that come together when a marathon is put together. And that is an alignment that we have as Trade Kings and Big Tree. It is the brands. And so, of course, I said you have no marathon if you do not have premium hydration. For that reason, how would you run that 42 kilometers if you didn't have hydration? And this is just no ordinary hydration, it is premium hydration, together by FIT and FIT by VATRA. It is also communities that come together. You would agree with me that marathons have been bringing us together. Yes, we celebrate technology. Yes, we celebrate the digital transformation, but there's something that we're losing as humanity. It is the human connection. It is the presence of being present. I mean, you sit in an airport and everybody's focused on their phones. We have an opportunity on the 30th of May to demonstrate the power of connection, human connection. And lastly, Big Tree, as one of the associated but independent companies in the group, remains poised and focused to make sure that the products that are being developed are not only quality, but they're also relevant in everyday living, which is what drives the entire group. But I'm specifically talking about the fact that for well-being, which again is currently challenged, I know my lady from International Health would agree with me, I think disease is becoming sophisticated. And for that reason, it is events and occasions such as this that are bringing us to the full attention of the fact that together we can do this. Thank you so much. God bless you for your attention. Thank you.
Thank you very much. There we had remarks by Dr. Bridget Kambobe, Corporate Affairs Manager, Trade Kings, and of course just reminding us of the essence of the marathon, indeed bringing us together and connecting us. Well, so many things also do connect us, and sometimes entertainment does, isn't it? So please just tell somebody it's time to connect. And as we look forward to connect, allow me to invite Mr. Matero, he's the brand ambassador for Big Tree, to quickly just come through and connect us. I'm afraid of what's about to happen to me.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you for giving me this opportunity to talk a bit. You know, I'm deaf, I don't talk. So I appreciate for this great opportunity, and to everyone who is participating to wonderful group marathon, I hope this can bring more corporates together. And thank you so much. As for me here, I'm here to present FIT, and you all know. Thank you.
Thank you. Round of applause. Should we even say that was the other side of Mr. Matero? Ladies and gentlemen, I now have the honor and privilege of calling upon the APSA Director Corporate Banking, Mr. Brian Calero, to come through and deliver his remarks. And of course, let's give him a round of applause. So let's have Mr. Mato. Of course, I know that name. Come on. Round of applause, please.
Good morning to everyone here. And this is truly an absolutely wonderful occasion. And as pioneers of marathons in Zambia, we are always delighted to welcome as sponsors to another marathon and the launch of a new marathon. So well done to the wonderful group of companies for launching this marathon. And we as APSA are delighted to support this marathon. And together with LFS, we commit our support, not just financially, but also because we've been doing this for years and years. We'll offer you logistical support because we can now run marathons with our eyes closed. And we know all the do's and don'ts of marathons. So we're happy to provide the logistical support to the wonderful group as well as they launch this marathon, because a lot goes into organizing a marathon. So you can count on our support just beyond the financial support. And also it's good to see a number of corporate organizations coming together. And as our MD always reminds us, when it comes to community initiatives, there's no competition. And you see collaboration, whether among banks, other corporate organizations, for a good cause, for the girl child, but also for the marathon itself, because when people are running, it's about fitness and health. And think about what that does to the health system of the country, and the bigger impact that we have on the country, to the health system. And that's the greater cause that we work towards, that we're promoting a fitter and healthy population. And so for us, we're delighted to join and support this marathon, as we've supported other marathons that are also emerging as well. When all is said and done, at APSA, we believe that your story matters. And as you run that marathon, every step is a new chapter in your story. For the girl child, your story matters. No matter who you are, no matter where you come from, your story matters, and you can count on APSA to support you in that cause. So thank you very much, and all the best to wonderful group as the wonderful marathon takes place on 30th May. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Mr. Mato Shonavale, for delivering those remarks on behalf of APSA. They say they do the mother of marathons. And thank you for paving the way to the queen of marathons. Let's give them a round of applause. We're very grateful for your partnership. Ladies and gentlemen, we will now proceed into remarks that will be delivered by the Zanaco Chief Commercial Officer, Mr. Charlie Mwethieni. And immediately after he delivers his remarks, he's got a very big check to hand over. Do we still say big, strong, reliable? We still do. So is the big check in line with that big, strong? Let's give him a round of applause, please.
Thank you very much and good morning. I've got a speech that was written for me. Our communications team think that if I speak off the cuff, I'll just start selling loans. So they wanted me to stick to the theme for today. So I'll go straight into it. The Wonderful Group Deputy Group CEO, Mr. Roy Mwamba. The Wonderful Group executives and management, including the CEOs from the subsidiary companies. Other so many partners present. I think this room and the sectors are well represented. Members of the press, the all-weather friends, ladies and gentlemen, may I just simply say all protocols observed. It is a privilege to be here today as we formalize Zanaco's partnership with the Wonderful Group through the presentation of a check in support of Wonderful Group Marathon. This occasion represents more than a sponsorship. It reflects a deliberate commitment by Zanaco to partner with initiatives that strengthen communities, promote well-being, and contribute to Zambia's broader development agenda. The Wonderful Group Marathon stands as one such an initiative. We believe it is both inclusive and purposeful, bringing together individuals across different age groups and fitness levels, while advancing an equally important social objective, which is the empowerment of women and the girl child. I have 3 daughters, so this is very important for me as well at a personal level. At Zanaco, we recognize that sustainable development begins with people. It is shaped by health, resilience, and opportunity available within our communities. We do have stats that are showing that more than 60% of the African population is below the age of 25. This represents one of the youngest populations globally. And we do believe that this presents a significant opportunity, and not only that, but also a responsibility to ensure that our investments are directed towards building strong, inclusive, and future-ready communities. Central to that effort is the empowerment of women. Experience has consistently shown that when women are supported through access to economic opportunities, financial services, and enabling environments, there are positive and lasting effects at household levels, communities, and national development. It is for this reason that Zanaco has prioritized women as key pillars in development, and through our proposition being Z Women's Banking, we are actively working to expand financial inclusion, support women-led enterprises, and create pathways for women to participate fully in the economy. I think this is the part where I can say alone. Please, women, you are welcome for collateral-free loans, and I've got a team with me today that are able to meet those needs. We do note that Wonderful Group Marathons aligns with this agenda by placing women at the center of its theme, and by promoting health and community engagement. The initiative creates a platform that reinforces both well-being and empowerment, 2 elements that are essential for sustainable progress. Our contribution is 500,000 kwacha. Thank you. That reflects not only our support for this event, but also our confidence in the value that such partnerships create. As an institution, we believe that development is most effective when it is collaborative. No single organization can deliver impact at scale in isolation, and I think this point has been mentioned earlier. It is through partnerships such as the one we are celebrating today that we are able to extend our reach and deepen our contribution to national priorities. This is fully aligned with our You First brand promise, or big, strong, and reliable. We've refreshed that, where we are committed to putting our customers first, putting our communities first, and putting Zambia first. Because ultimately, our role extends beyond financial services. It includes contributing to a stronger, healthier, and more inclusive society. In closing, I'd like to commend the Wonderful Group for their vision and leadership in delivering this initiative. We are proud to partner with you, and we look forward to the positive impact that this marathon will have across communities in Zambia. As Zanaco, we remain committed to partnerships that advance shared value, empower people, and support the development of our nation. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Mr. McKenny, you will remain there as I call upon Mr. Roy Mwanga, Deputy Group CEO, Wonderful Group, to come and receive your donation. Zanaco is the lead sponsor of the Wonderful Marathon. Because branding matters. We learned that from Dr. Bridget. A round of applause. Thank you so much to Zanaco for putting the women first and for putting you first. Round of applause. Thank you so much. Yes, please. Please hand over to the man that manages the finances. And I think, Mr. Mwekeni, you will have to take a picture with CFO as well as Mr. Mwamba. Thank you very much. And Mr. Mwamba, you will have to remain there because now we're proceeding into... You'll also stand here. So may I request that we move my podium?
No, we'll be moving there.
Great, all right. We're now moving into the ceremony or the part of the program that will see the various sponsors come through to hand over their checks. And I do have the order in which we will do this, so please, when you do come through, we'll follow the tradition earlier set. You come through, hand over, and of course, handshake. We need to make sure that we capture this on camera, and we'll proceed in that tradition, in that manner. So once again, before we get into the other handovers, I'd like for us to give Zanako another round of applause. Just give us 25 seconds, maybe a minute, just to do a bit of housekeeping. So please be on standby. So we'll begin with check-ins. Are we ready? It's my honor and privilege to call upon the representative from check-ins.
The man has seen most of the guys is getting the check out. This is Baba.
There we have it, ladies and gentlemen, check presentation, backstrap, mineral water, the sum of 213,000 kwacha, full, and on behalf of Victory Beverages Limited. Round of applause. Thank you very much.
Yes.
Oh, Harry is going to be a very busy man today. UCF, please be on standby. That will then be followed by Marco Polo.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Round of applause for Victory. There we have it from UCF, United Capital Fertilizer, 500,000 kwacha. Thank you. Thank you so much for supporting the girl child. We now move on to Marco Polo. Thank you very much for the generous contribution of 300,000 kwacha. There we have it. Thank you so much, Marco Polo Towns. We move on to Wonderful Industry. That will then be followed by the International Hospital of Zambia. From Wonderful, a wonderful check of 300,000 kwacha. There we have it. Thank you so much, Wonderful Industry. From Wonderful Industry, we move to the International Hospital of Zambia. Guaranteed, you have your water, you have your health checks, all in one place. There we have it, 100,000 kwacha. Thank you so much. That's International Hospital of Zambia. Let's move on to the insurance side of things. We will have from Zisk General, our insurance sponsors, Mr. Kuda Ngoma coming through. He is the Director of Marketing there. And the official health insurance of the wonderful marathon. There we have it. Thank you very much, Mr. Ngoma. Still on insurance, Goldman Insurance. Let's give them a round of applause as they come through. Earlier on, they spoke to just how important the girl child is to them and how they value and support health matters. And now they're here to hand over their check. Courtesy of Goldman Insurance, 100,000 kwacha. Round of applause. And from Goldman, we move on to FNB, another bank that values women and the girl child. FNB will be followed by our food partners, Meraki, and then we will move on to ZICD. And there we are. There we have it, ladies and gentlemen, from FNB, a wonderful contribution of 50,000 kwacha. Thank you so much, FNB, for supporting the woman and the girl child. Let's get to the food side of things. Meraki. So with us, they will just acknowledge that they're here to support. Please do proceed to the podium for, you wanted to say something?
Okay, so Meraki, we've done a sponsorship of 50,000, and unfortunately our check is not yet in. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. One thing is for sure, the food will definitely be there. Thank you so much for this collaboration, Meraki. Allow me to call upon the representative of the ZICD.
Everybody, your check is here.
There we have it. A wonderful contribution from ZICD, ladies and gentlemen, acknowledging and appreciating 15,000 kwacha. Thank you very much, ZICD. Thank you for supporting the girl child. We move on to Indo-Zambia Bank. After that, ladies and gentlemen, we will conclude our check presentation segment. And we will move on. There we have it, Team Indo-Zambia Bank. Round of applause. Just a few remarks there.
So thank you so much. So as Indo-Zambia Bank, we are putting in 25,000 kwacha.
Allow me, ladies and gentlemen, to call upon Absa Nang.
Wow, this is not a debit card.
Do you know what it is to be a mother? You let everybody else have their way, you feed all the children. Ladies and gentlemen, from APSA, a wonderful contribution of 100,000 kwacha. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
There we have it, ladies and gentlemen, a wonderful contribution from ABSA Bank.
Good thought.
Thank you very much. Because you're still standing, perhaps I will request that at this point you deliver your remarks on behalf of wonderful group. Ladies and gentlemen, we will now have the wonderful group Deputy CEO, Mr. Roy Wamba, to deliver his remarks. A round of applause.
Wow. Good morning, everyone. It's afternoon already? It's morning, eh? Good morning, everyone. You know, when you receive so much money, there's always one temptation.
Alright, so I will request, because the lighting is affecting our cameras, if we go back to the position we were in earlier on.
We can rewind. Remember those old records that would just skip, eh? Yeah, I was saying, when you receive so much money, there's always a temptation to go out and spend. So being in this room again, thinking maybe the sponsors might change their mind and get back the money. So my heart is beating and leaping. I just want to go out and see how Harry can quickly spend the money. Yeah, on a lighter note. Ladies and gentlemen, permit me also to ride on the protocols already observed. As a wonderful group of companies, we want to register our gratitude and thanks to all the sponsors, the partners, and the marathon arrangers and promoters, as well as the Fourth Estate, the media, who've been around to ensure that we can reach that far. We, as a wonderful group of companies, take this wonderful group marathon so dearly because it also validates one of our milestones in the journey of our operation. We turn 15 years this year. Starting from one subsidiary, wonderful industry company, Zambia Limited. Today we stand with, as a consortium, having 6 subsidiaries and 4 investee companies. With a projection of becoming a $1 billion revenue company by 2028, next year. So these interventions that we have put in place, from one company getting to where we are now, have been born out of resilience, consistency, and commitment. And we thought, how then can we celebrate our 15th anniversary? And so many ideas came to play, but the marathon, wonderful group, marathon, stood out. Predominantly for one reason, because it is for the girl child, it is for the woman, and ultimately for Zambia. Why a girl child? I think we know that we need to promote and protect the girl child. We need also to give security to a woman, because households that have an empowered woman have a stable and empowered family. And this is a cause that we are championing. Like Charlie mentioned, I also have 3 daughters. And this morning, I received a very, very dear gift for my daughter. The Vice President sent a recording for my daughter. She was my history teacher. She taught me history at Kansenshi Secondary School. And she sent a recording to my daughter when she was signing a book that she's given her. And she is the guest of honor on this program. And she's saying, there is always one thing dear about her. She was a young girl in the village. She was a teacher. And one time, if I speak about her, we went to class and she was nowhere to be seen. And we were told, no, she's now in Union, she's going to Lusaka. We know in Dola, and Lusaka was far-fetched. We said, she's gone in Union. Before you knew it, she was an MP. So she's also ridden through ranks because of the support that she received as a girl child. Today, we also want to validate this help and this security. And together with you, we are going to realize this dream. And looking at the support that we have received so far, looking at the interest that we've gotten, we feel this should not just end here. We need to rewind, but rewind in the future, meaning we need to have it again next year. Much better with your support. So we do not want to take your support for granted. We do not want to take your commitment for granted, because every sponsorship that has come our way, every time that you spent here is a commitment towards a girl child, towards a woman, and towards Mother Zambia. And as a wonderful group, we want to reassure you and reaffirm our commitment that the cause that we have taken is a cause that is just. We will ensure that every proceed is put to good use and to the emancipation of a girl child and our promotion of our women in the country. So you can be assured that joining the wonderful group marathon is not only a 15-year celebration, but is also a noble cause. We want to hold hands and look to 30th May, when we shall not only see each other on the starting line, as everyone has said, but we want to see each other on the finishing line. 21 kilometers. How many? It says health is wealth. And why for Zambia? Whenever we have and achieve a health nation, we also save on the fiscus for our country, because health takes so much money. And much of the money is because we have neglected our own bodies. So we want to take this as an opportunity to ensure that each one of us take care of our body. We are so keen on servicing our cars. We are so keen on cleaning our phones, but we don't take care of our bodies. So this is one vehicle that the wonderful group is bringing on board to ensure that as many as possible remain healthy. And then we save on the national budget. We also save on our own family budgets, because health takes so much of our money. And what profit does it give us when we make so much money and 50% of it goes to IHZ? So, without much ado, I want to welcome you to the 30th May Wonderful Group Marathon, and want to thank you most sincerely on behalf of the wonderful group of companies and its subsidiary for the noble and just cause that you have held hands together with us to ensure that we actualize. This is but just the beginning. I was telling the organizing committee that going forward, we're going to do that which has never happened in Zambia, because the wonderful group marathon will now move into an industrial marathon, where I think we should be unveiling before the end of the year how the next year marathon will be, so that it becomes another, not only health, but also a tourism and industrial marathon. We know as Wonderful Group, we are good at industry. Our growth structure also would have never been possible without the support of the banks, Zambian banks. And sorry for other sponsors, I want to categorically thank the Zambian banks who have had confidence in the Wonderful Group. We are what we are because of the Wonderful Group. So, what then can we say as Wonderful Group? We want to indicate that we lead the industry and create the future. And we want the future to be healthy for the girl child, for the woman, and for Zambia. I thank you all.
Thank you very much, the Deputy Group CEO of Wonderful Group, Mr. Roy Mwamba. Ladies and gentlemen, may I remind you that it's not too late to sign up for the marathon. With exactly 9 days to go, you have an opportunity to come on board and be a part of the Queen of Marathons. So if you know somebody who has not yet signed up, I believe everybody in this room has already signed up, but we would like you to be our ambassador. Go out there into your workspaces and everywhere and ensure that everybody signs up. We're doing it for the girl child, we're doing it for the woman, and of course, we are doing it for Zambia. And if this theme means so much to you, then please do go ahead and bring 5 more people, if not 10, into this very important program. Ladies and gentlemen, our Deputy Group CEO has announced who will be officiating at the marathon. Her Honor, the Vice President of the Republic of Zambia. I think that also deserves another round of applause. And of course, it also just speaks to just how important it is to do this, not just for the girl child, but for the country as well. We all need to be a healthy nation. May I also indicate that for people like me who love to dance, and for all the people that love and appreciate art, we do have a great lineup of artists that will be coming to entertain us, because after you have run the marathon, after you have eaten your food, after you have drunk your water, after you have discussed through the banks how you're going to get your collateral-free loan, and after you've done everything, ladies and gentlemen, don't you just want to relax and enjoy your Zambian music? Yes? Agreed? All right. I thank you that we're on the same page. And on this page, ladies and gentlemen, allow me to call upon the Zambia Association of Musicians President, Mr. Brian Wembia. B-Flow!
Good morning. Is it still morning? Yeah. Good morning. Ah, wonderful. Pun intended. Wonderful. Because I'm from the music industry, I want us to do some singing, starting with Zambia's most popular sports song, Twawawina. Twawawina, Ukawila, Nishifula. Okay. Wonderful, wonderful. That sounds like B-Flow and the wonderful corporate choir. All protocols observed. I'd like to invite the tallest man in the building to join us. That's my vice president at the Zambia Association of Musicians. His name is Yahya Kawa, also known as KB. I hope you're really the tallest in the room.
I haven't seen anybody taller than me. If I do find anybody taller than me, I'll give them a 500,000 kwacha check as well. Yes, I do.
Ladies and gentlemen, The Zambia Association of Musicians, also known as ZAM, attaches a lot of importance to physical health and mental health. And we have been quite deliberate about some of the efforts that we make to advance this particular cause. And that's why we are delighted to be in partnership with the wonderful group and all their partners who are here present today, all these wonderful corporate brands that have come on board, in making sure that the wonderful group marathon is a success. And this marathon is really exciting for us because we've been pushing the sports and wellness agenda as ZAM. Some of you may have seen us play football or basketball, filling up stadia like the Woodland Stadium where we are playing football, and some of the corporate entities that are present here have also been very supportive to that particular cause. I see Mr. Sachin there from Big Tree. Thank you for your support. And so what you're doing here today is really, really exciting for us because we also come from an industry that has been affected by mental stress or mental illness. And these are things that are unspoken because when you see a celebrity, a public figure, an artist, an entertainer, you tend to think that everything is okay because they're on stage, they're jumping and they're dancing, but they're battling so many other things that are going on inside, and they don't have an outlet because everybody out there sees them to be perfect because they are the ones that entertain you when you are going through things. But who is entertaining them, who is soothing them, who is helping them? That's why we are deliberate about sport. So a marathon such as the wonderful group marathon is really the way to go. And to underscore our support for this particular cause, as ZAM, we have put together a powerful lineup of artists that will be performing at the after marathon concerts that will be held in the showgrounds, where all the participants are going to convene after they do the running and the walking to just come and relax to some wonderful entertainment by the cream de la cream of Zambian music. And some of those artists are actually in the room this morning, and so we'll be calling on them shortly, one by one, and in the spirit of men supporting women, because as you know, the theme is
For Zambia.
Aha, now let's do it in unison. Wonderful group marathon for the girl child, for the woman, for Zambia. Ladies and gentlemen, for the artist reveal, the first artist I'm going to call on is a man supporting women. His name is Dismo, aka Ramona Chondo. And as Dismo is walking to the front, we are also going to reveal another artist, another great artist. And this one is the queen of the hot sound. Her name is Victoria Wezi Muhone, popularly known as Wezi. And as Wezi walks to the front, Dismo is going to give us a rap snippet.
More venomous, Mr. President. Good morning. Afternoon. Okay, so I'm doing this for my mom, my aunt, and every girl child out there. Marathon 2026, 30th May. I can't wait to give you an electrifying performance. More venomous, more venomous. Yes, Oh, at Diongo, whatever at Diongo. At venomous, full viper, Sumsa survivor, MacGyver, tiger, Calibani. Grinder, finder, briber, hyper, provider, psycher, viber, lighter, Jamaica, brighter, wiser, Niger, driver, wider, cyber, slicer, nicer, pabipa, sniper, fighter, panica, caliper, biter, striker, rider, climber, riser, chaiwa, taima, taiwa, my lines, Veronica, pregnant, still, the one that even.
That's Dismo, ladies and gentlemen. That's just a Dionko. And we say Dionko Tabe Sushakap Yes. And this is Wezi. We also have the amazing Judy Yo. Allow me to also acknowledge one of our members of the Zambia Association of Musicians, a very inspirational woman by the name of Salma Sky. Madam Sky, we can't see you, we can't see you, we need to see you. That's Salma over there. We also have an artist called D2. Wezi, are you going to give us a Dionko as well? Trade Kings is here, you can give us like a boom song.
Good afternoon, how are you? Yes, I am the one who sang Mama, who will be there to understand? Mama, who will be there to hold my hand? Oh, Mama, who will be there to walk me through? Oh, Mama, you always knew just what to do.
Kuzaka Wama, after marathon concert. Are you ready? Yeah. But Red Kings, we are waiting for our checkers. We've done some advertising here. Judy.
Good afternoon, everyone. So these guys have done their songs, but thank you. Let me just remind all of you in here that my song at some point was an anthem. Do you want to hear it? Because it still is. Okay. Anakefya kumuma muma. Anakefya kumuma muma. Iwe lyonse kumupuma puma na pashili no mulandu. Iwe lyonse kumupuma puma na patuntu fyotwa chave. Anakefya kumuma muma. Anakefya kumuma muma. Yeah.
I only my example, Chabe. We have many more artists that will be performing on that day, including the likes of Angela Nyirenda. Are you also ready to see Mampi? Yes. So those are some of the artists that will be performing on that day, and we look forward to entertaining and edutaining, and edutaining as well. Mr. Vice President.
Okay, so yeah, I always need to raise this up. Those are the disadvantages of being extremely tall. Anyway, again, I hate to speak after my president because if you don't stop him, he doesn't stop talking. You know, I think he said everything there is to be said, but I just want to just reaffirm that we are happy that you're always involving us as a corporate, and I'm always happy that you invite my artists, and I always thank you for paying our artists very well, and I hope they should continue getting paid very well. Should they come and complain? I'm just kidding. Yeah, no, thank you so much. We are very grateful that this marathon is happening. Like my president did mention earlier on, this is a very good outlet for some of us to sort of vent out a little bit. Sport sometimes is a very recreational sport that helps us put our minds in check and just think very well as well. So going forward, we are going to be happy if you continue to engage us and pay us very well again. Yeah, so thank you so much. Biflo said everything, and we look forward to the 30th of May. We hope a lot of people will continue to participate and the corporate continue to sponsor, to bring in the money, and yeah, we will grow our industry, and we're all going to be happy at the end of the day. So thank you so much.
Thank you so much, very much for the artists, but I'll have the president remain behind just for a second. You made your artists go through, but the power vested in me as the director of ceremony. There's a way flow.
can you do one thing for us before you sit?
I needed to reintroduce myself. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Super Fantastic and Vidocious Flow. Thank you so much.
That can only come from well-paid artists. Ladies and gentlemen, we've come to the end of our program, but it is only right that we close with remarks from the representative of Wonderful Group, Mr. Ray Mumba. He will deliver the vote of thanks and closing remarks. Let's give him a round of applause.
Thank you. To our distinguished guests, members of the media, our esteemed sponsors, and all those who have graced us with your presence this morning. As we draw close to our briefing, allow me to take a moment to reflect on what has been an exciting and significant gathering. Today's check handover ceremony marks more than a financial commitment. It is a demonstration of shared purpose for Wonderful Group, an extraordinary partner who believes in what this marathon stands for, which is for the community, health, sport, and the spirit of Zambia. We extend our deepest gratitude to our premium sponsors, Zanaco and Capital United Fertilizer, whose generous and unwavering support has made this event possible. Your investment goes far beyond the finishing line. It uplifts communities, empowers all the runners, and inspires a nation. We are truly honored by your partnership. To all our valued sponsors present here, we see you, we appreciate you, and we assure you that your contribution will be felt by every runner, every spectator on that race day. To our media partners, we want to say thank you for amplifying our message and helping us reach the corner of Zambia. The Wonderful Group Marathon promises to be a landmark event, and with a concept that has been advertised, as you run and come back, you can come and stretch more and just dance with every one of us. And we look forward to celebrating sport, culture, and together with the nation. We invite you all to continue with the conversation over the even as we network, and we look forward to your continued support as we come down to the race day. On behalf of Wonderful Group and the entire marathon organizing team, we want to say thank you, God bless you, and enjoy the rest of your afternoon. Thank you.
Thank you very much. So those were the final remarks for the day delivered by the CFO Marco Polo Towers, Mr. Ray Mumba. Thank you so much for closing for us. When you've had such a good program, it's very difficult to close, but they say what goes up must come down. We would like to sincerely thank the Wonderful Group for remembering the girl child, and of course for taking the lead in this very important conversation that speaks to the welfare of the girl child and the woman. We appreciate you, so perhaps in closing, we will give you a round of applause. Thank you for bringing all of us together as sponsors, as vendors, and as partners in any way possible that we have identified the need to be part of this very important marathon. We are sincerely grateful. And to the sponsors, powered by Zanaco, thank you so much, Zanaco. Thank you so much to all the banks. Thank you so much to all cooperating partners for coming on board the 2026 Wonderful Marathon. Let's give them a round of applause, please. So this is how we will proceed, ladies and gentlemen. The Deputy Group CEO, together with the CFO and the delegation, will be led back to the holding room, where they will share their pleasantries and say their goodbyes after having some refreshments. The rest of us will remain in here for some refreshments and for some networking. Please do not leave without getting a business card from someone, because beyond this, we've got to make our relationship even greater. Thank you so much for your time. This has been Waliat Lahakis. We will see you for an activation, yes, an activation this Saturday, just to make sure that we prep you for the 30th of May. God bless and have a pleasant day. And give me a round of applause. Thank you.
To every woman, you are important. In every stage of life, in every space you stand, in every journey, across every background, across every generation, across every path you walk. Different paths, one strength. On the 30th of May, 2026, we run together.
For the girl child.
For the women.
For Zambia!